Okay, Corporal, what are we seeing right at the start of this camera?
Oh, this is me driving to the scene.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit until you get there. So fast forwarding to timestamp on the video of (10:38:04). So we're going to play at 10:38:04. And before I start playing, Corporal, what are we looking at before we start playing this on this freeze frame?
Again, like in the photo, this is the entrance to the Polipuka Trail.
And we're playing at 10:38:04. We're pausing at 10:38:16. Corporal, what are you doing in this part of the clip?
I'm putting on some protective latex gloves.
Why are you doing that?
Just because of the call that came in, an assault, I might have to go hands-on with somebody, and I prefer to keep my hands as clean as possible.
What does going hands-on mean?
Just because they're an assault, it could be a suspect. I don't know if they're violent or not, so if I have to place my hands on them to detain them, I'd rather have my hands protected.
You mean physically place your hands on a person?
Correct.
Okay. We're going to play at 10:38:16. Corporal Chen, I'm pausing at 10:38:50. What are you doing waiting?
I'm trying to see if there's any other backup come in, if I can hear anything inside the trail, see if the suspect is around, just trying to not to just rush in to the situation.
Got it. Okay, playing at 10:38:50. Corporal, what are we seeing at, I'm pausing at 10:39:33. What are we seeing in this portion of the clip?
We're seeing the reporting person on the left, that's Sarah Bushbaum, the complainant, the Ariel Konig in the middle, and then the other witness, Amanda Morris, heading down the trail.
I'm going to play at 10:39:33. Corporal, I'm pausing at 10:40:54. What are you doing at this point?
So right now I'm trying to determine if a crime had occurred. If a crime did occur, I'm trying to find out
Pause you right there.
I'm sorry.
What are you physically doing? I saw your phone in your hand just a moment ago. What are you doing with your phone?
I'm about ready to take a picture and then see if I could locate the suspect as well, because that's my work phone, so we're able to search up people.
Okay. Is that the same picture that you showed us yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Playing at 10:40:54. Okay, Corporal, I'm pausing at 10:41:45. Is it fair to say you see you kind of crouched down towards the ground at this point?
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing at this point?
I'm trying to get any details on the suspect, what he was wearing, his description, so I can put it out over the radio.
Okay. Okay, Corporal, I'm going to scoot ahead a little bit in time with the body cam. So now I'm scrolling ahead. And I'm pausing at 10:43:07. Is this where you're still in the gathering information stage?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to play at 10:43:07. Corporal, pausing at 10:43:45. Were you able to speak to Miss Konig at this time?
Yes.
Okay. Without getting into what was said, and before I ask that question, had you ever met Ariel Konig before March 24th, 2025?
No.
Okay. So do you know what her voice was normally like?
No.
Despite that, did you make any observations regarding her voice as you spoke to her that day?
It sounded weak and kind of, she took a lot of pauses, out of breath, understandable.
Okay. Playing at 10:43:45. All right, now I'm pausing the video at 10:44:28. Corporal Chun, did you eventually go up the trail that day?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to scoot forward ahead in your body-worn camera just a little bit to where you enter the trail. So I'm scrolling forward in States Exhibit 232. All right, and starting to play at 10:50:07, times down. Sorry, Corporal Chen, I'm going to pause here at 10:51:39. Where's your hand right now?
I believe it's on the ground.
On the ground or your knee?
I have no idea. I think I was just trying not to pass out.
Corporal Chen, are you a hiker?
No.
Okay, sorry for that pause. I'll move on. We'll play at 10:51:39. Corporal Chun, I'm pausing now at 10:53:24. What are we looking at this part of the trail?
I think that's sort of towards the top of where like the steep part ends. So that I believe that's Corporal Bulligai. I'm not too sure. I can't tell too much, but still, this isn't the scene of the incident.
I'm going to play at 10:53:24. I'm going to probably pause again real quick. Okay, Corporal Chun. On the right side of the screen, what do you see? On the far right.
I see a sheer fall.
Okay. Do you know how tall the drop is?
No, not 100% sure, but it's very, very far.
And what were the wind conditions like that day?
They're pretty windy. Usually over there it's kind of windy.
Playing now 10:53:36. All right, now I'm going to go back just a couple frames here, Corporal. So I'm going to rewind 10 seconds and I'm going to play again. So we're starting again at 10:53:57. What's on the right side of the screen here?
Just more, just another cliff. Yeah, we're still on the edge of the cliff as well.
Okay. Playing at 10:54:06. Okay, Corporal, and pausing at 10:54:22. What do you see on the screen here?
It looks like an article of clothing that Corporal Wu found on the trail.
Okay. Right, I'm going to take the video off of the screen for now. Okay, Corporal Chun.